Congratulations, Pep.
Thank you.
It looked emotional. It looked emotional for you out there. Can you put into words why this one was so special for you?
No, completely different with people without. We are lucky to, in the last day when we lift the trophy. It's not full of stadium, but there's enough noise to enjoy with them. It's much better. Football is completely different. We saw it last week in Brighton, and today it's much better.
Is that why it made it so special? Because you've had to come through so many challenges this season?
Every title is nice. This is different for the fact, for the pandemic world, for the problems that every one of us had. So that's why it makes it special.
Welcome to the Bridge Studios football review show, EPL, the end of the year. On the panel, we have Mr. Scumbar. As you can see, him I represent for Manure. Two Tizzle.
I represent for them too, you know, see my red pants.
That's why them do over there. So.
Yeah.
So that man is a Chelsea fan.
Vibes.
Douche. And you don't know JR, Liverpool.
No.
Say that.
That are nothing with none of them colour they are in the Premier League. So
No,
I don't know if I know which side they are
I'm
represent.
representing
As
Liverpool.
a cesspool, I know you know I represent, but you know nothing at all for
I know
them.
your time yet.
Cesspool you represent.
Alright, we'll give you a chance. Cause we know so you have a whole heap to get off of your chest.
No,
Cause
brother.
to the heart.
My chest, alright, brother.
Face the judgment.
My chest,
What?
quiet, alright.
Man, them. I know them, even though them finish second, I know them disappointed
I'll
in
go
the
page
season.
Tottenham man and give them something, man.
I know them
And
disappointed.
you better thank God for whoever set up the blows and squared Russia there. You know, come talk about half a chest. The two on the right hand now nervous at all, can't stop shake.
What about?
Lucky for Tottenham, man. Lucky for Tottenham.
Lucky for Tottenham.
Oh, yourself.
But anyway, keep it moving.
Alright, so you know, as
you
we
go.
said at the review show, we're gonna discuss the clubs, we're gonna discuss
So I'm to Arsenal. Nobody from Arsenal? How much people know from Arsenal?
well, you don't know the guns them bang up, them not fire. Nah,
And I thought it was an improvement here for them. But alright, continue.
them not there for face of judgment.
Nunners.
Arsenal vibes, me don't know what I want. But so we want to touch upon, top coach, top player, most improved club, biggest flop club. And if we can go into the prediction for next season. What we think will happen next season.
Feel like Chelsea get 2 out of the list there, you know. Most
Flop.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, go too hard. I go give him a little shine. Because we know say maybe hot. That's how we score. Yeah.
Well, if we, in terms of the list, we just give off a while ago. I mean, in all fairness, for me, still, the top coach are normally who would have win. And if not necessarily win the league itself, would have be who would have got the most manager of the month. So for me, I still have to say, I think a Pep, based on how the season panned out, I still have to say Pep are the biggest coach, or the top coach for the season.
Oh, there you go. Top coach, most improved team. What the list again?
Yeah, top coach, most improved team, biggest flop, top player, and prediction for next year. And also, the biggest disappointment as a player. Who you think didn't fulfill their potential?
Chelsea.
We can't left out that. Cause that, that have something to do with it. Cause, I mean, all the way, we have a little FPL group and thing, and, so.
Alright, I think disappointment though as a club, or to some extent flop. But that's a Leicester, because Leicester spent, I think, probably 93% if I remember clearly. They spend majority of the season in a top 4. And pretty much on the final day of the season, them did have to make way. So I think in terms of biggest fact, but for disappointment, I kind of would have looked internally as a Manchester United fan as relates to disappointment. I mean, that's it to me, Pogba, because I think he's a player who easily could have done so much more. However, based on how the season panned out, to me, disappointment, me that's a Pogba. But of course, that's looking from an internal club standpoint.
We know it's only full on ourselves, but we are talking about the league overall. Not just Manchester United. Okay?
Well, as I say, as relates to disappointment, that's just my opinions.
Alright.
That's just my
So you said biggest club Pep, biggest
manager.
coach. Yeah, biggest coach Pep. Biggest flop Leicester for you. Most disappointing player Pogba. What's the most improved club in your eyes?
Most improved.
Yeah, or most surprised.
Give my hint, hold on.
Most surprised.
For me,
Hold on, none of your time yet.
Oh, we are going around the table.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat surprised by these, but not really that much because them have a very well tactical coach, and them players not all that bad either. So they'll probably still get the leads in terms of improved club, but I still think them pretty much do them own. I mean, I'm not too surprised, but yeah, I don't really have a club outside of that.
And your predictions for next year?
Too early for me. I can't.
Too
I
early.
don't see what going in that transfer window.
Where you like to
Managers
see? Where you
change.
like to see happen?
Manchester United win, but I also would want to see the current manager go. So, as I say, it's kind of too early for predictions for me.
All right.
You know.
Totism.
alright, so, honestly, I will share the same view. Generally, the coach
Of course, birds of a feather flock together.
the coach who win the league, would probably keep him and take the top prize.
Okay.
You understand? Biggest flop is definitely Manchester.
Leicester.
Definitely Leicester. Right? They rotated between second and third all season. And then the last 3 games or 2 games of the season, they just fall right down a fifth. Right?
Biggest flop player for you.
Flop player for me, I probably say Timo Werner still from Chelsea. And think. Man, ridiculous in missing goals, brother. I'm going to say goal, but mean like some simple goals. You get what I say?
Alright, Werner. Most improved club for you. Or
West Ham.
surprise club.
West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah, man. West Ham knock it, man, and come through. You get what I say? So, yeah. So them surprising. Them, even when they did a gone or the kush, them hold it. You see me? Them hold it, man.
Alright. So we do manager of the year for you. We do biggest flop. You said Leicester and Timo Werner. Who is your player of the year?
The year. Probably.
Bruno Fernandes, you know. Afraid to say it. No?
Enough man didn't realize, you know. Say, you see, like the name Bernardo play for City. You see the amazing run there with City go on. Man was a mastermind behind it. You see me?
Bernardo.
Bernardo Silva. Because because Pep rotated inside so much, he was a constant figure in the team and a lot of person even take note.
Back to you, Skunka. I never think we get your
What am I chuckling
player of
for?
the year.
I don't want to go
No, but I still not get it. Why must say Bernardo Silva? Because Bernardo still constantly have Bernardo in his side.
No.
Make him a film opinion. You can't fight
That was
him.
my
Your
opinion.
player of the year.
You don't have to play
Bruno
day, week
Fernandes.
in, week
Bruno
out.
I mean, the man
Fernandes are
make,
your
the top 11, the team of the year in a half or not even half,
No,
but
that
probably
was last
quarter.
year. That
That's
was
what I
last
say.
year.
I
Let's
say
talk
him
about
have
this year.
he had a
This year.
full season, and the man in his first full season deliver the goods. You know, if you did have a better manager, you would have more for sure for all them points and goals they can score
Of
and
course.
assists.
Of course.
Of course.
Dosh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Top manager.
Top manager. Thomas Tuchel, man.
Of course.
Easy. That's easy, brother.
Alright, moving on.
What do you mean more? You just have rush my side to the point. To the side, sir.
Because
Well, the top
Easy,
manager
bro.
you can't make a simple decision for the
Don't
FA
worry
Cup
about it.
final.
Don't worry about it. We in a
Why you change the
Champions, we in a
goal?
Champions League
Why you
final.
change the
though.
goalkeeper?
We in a Champions League final.
Easy,
though.
easy,
Nothing to be in a final, bro.
Easy. Alright. So, Thomas Tuchel is your manager of the
Yes.
year.
Alright, ask me a question. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel. Yes.
Why?
Because when they collect the team from Lampard,
Mhm.
team was down and dusted without a chance of making the top 4, without a chance of making it to 2 finals. And he took us from 0 to hero.
Alright. He round no win nothing yet.
You know, well, this Saturday we'll see.
Alright. Now, so biggest flop club for you?
Flop club.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Easy, that's easy, bro. Yeah, easy. Arsenal, brother.
No, if you say the man them are biggest flop and the man them improve, the man them normally finish 10.
Me not pick
And the man them
nobody,
finish
dog.
8. If you say them are the biggest
Them
flop,
claim say them a big club.
them
dog,
finish
but
8.
Run out one part.
But them
Alright,
do better
alright.
than them
Biggest-
last season.
Biggest flop player?
Flop player.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say it still because it's a Chelsea man. But it have to be between Werner. I'm kind of disappointed in our Werner season. As a Chelsea man. You understand? I feel like come they're pumped up, energized, ready to go, but throughout the course of the season he just never deliver.
Alright. Most improved club for you?
Most improved club?
Yeah.
I have to piggyback on 2007, I have to go with West Ham. West Ham had an amazing run. And the most improved player to me is also in a West Ham, well, on loan from Manchester United, which is Lingard.
And your player of the year is who?
Player of the year?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one.
Mendy, man.
Thank you. Mendy. Edward Mendy. You know the vibes. Because when Thomas Tuchel come,
You win.
alright.
You win. So,
Your turn.
alright.
Well, you don't ask me question because I feel like you left out some of my question.
Oh, man, that's it, man.
That's it, man. You're fast.
What about next year? My predictions for next
Oh, you are going in that?
We never get the
Yeah.
question about the
Alright,
everything
alright.
moving now.
Alright.
Not
No,
because Chelsea look the most promising for next year, you have to skip over that question, there, brother.
Hold on.
You might never
What-
ask me
what-
like if it moving.
Because him knows
Hold on, brother. Hold on, man. Look, we have some other night.
Alright.
Your prediction for next year, sir?
Chelsea will win the league, the Champions League, and the FA Cup.
That's it? So on to the League
Anything
Cup and the
else?
Super Cup and the World Cup football.
just them three.
Just them three.
Three, yeah.
Alright.
Championship too.
Two tizzles. Because you say you want to give your prediction.
Obviously, he wants to emulate the great Manchester
Stop
United.
worrying about where man.
You get to- No,
And
I have to
on
point
you.
it out.
Focus on you,
He
bro.
wants to emulate the great Manchester United.
I hear
that
it.
treble, but that now got happen.
Alright.
You understand?
Your prediction.
Alright. For me,
Mm-hmm.
I can't make any prediction.
So
What
that will
reason
come back for?
No, reason being.
Moving on. We're moving right on. We're moving
Brother,
right
go answer
on.
the question.
At least I am brave enough to back my team
No,
and say
personally,
we will
both of
win.
me are
So why
very-
you wanted the question?
confident
You were
right
fighting, say you never get a question there either.
No,
so.
no.
I
I
ain't have the
said,
answer.
no. I said I kept it moving,
alright,
which means
you-
it never really matter.
you-
Then we
Yeah,
are keep
yeah,
moving.
yeah,
We are
yeah,
move right
moving
on.
Yeah,
right.
I decided, you know.
Moving right on.
Anyway, Liverpool gone.
Alright, you don't know. Big up Liverpool
Big up.
straight. Yeah. So,
Hold on. Before you start, Liverpool are compete. Cause I don't know you never asked me, you know. The most disappointing club for the season.
I ask you.
And who me say?
Chelsea and Leicester.
No.
Leicester.
No, you say Leicester. You not ask me that.
No, you said Arsenal.
Oh
said
yeah,
Arsenal.
Arsenal,
So, yeah,
Arsenal
that's
and
Arsenal.
Liverpool are compete still, but Arsenal edge them out in another department then. But Liverpool disappointing as well. Them come second.
Alright. You know?
Yes, until we think about something else.
Alright. So, for me, the top manager is I mean, I forget to Pep. Pep win the league after, at the start of the season have a little rough patch. And like what him do 2 years ago, go up on a run, win the league. So you have to hand it to him. You know what I say? Plus, Phil Foden play some rascal games. That would be, my player. For a young youth coming in at the league,
Most improved player.
most improved. Well, him never really play much last season, and him play a big role in a Man City championship.
Gundogan. Edge out Gundogan for the most improved.
Yeah, because Gundogan is a youth where I come from.
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
So
He's a young
But it's
youth.
Gundogan biggest breakout year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not take nothing from Gundogan. I just say, for me personally,
Okay.
a young youth coming in
Understand.
the league and take the league by the scruff of the neck and in a team like City at that, we have so
Stand
much
out.
star and still stand out. A close second for me is somebody like Riyad Mahrez, who really come shining at the latter parts of the season. Knowing him not really play much because Pep rotating the team, but when them call upon him a deliver. So Mahrez is a youth where come second. We'll give
I
Foden
have a
the
quick
edge for
question.
me.
You're a City fan?
No, I'm a football fan.
Oh, I'm just asking.
I'm not biased like Uni, That's the difference.
But let's give him opinion
So-
as a
Just
most
to answer
improved
question,
team,
brother, that's
improved
so,
player.
so that am
top
I.
manager.
That's so.
Look like a City alone in that player.
No. Where do you want me to say?
Me want you to
Mendy?
speak your truth.
Alright, so that may I do. Biggest disappointment for me is probably Sheffield United. A team will finish probably our 8th or 9th last season and get relegated this year.
But them now the keeper.
Losing one player, Manchester United loanee. One player and them get relegated. Don't know what happened with the coach. So that's one of my biggest disappointment. Because them play good last year.
The keeper is very significant. Look at Chelsea.
I'm not saying no, brother. I'm not fight it. I just say, losing one player and ending up being relegated is, strange to me. So that's my biggest flop. Biggest flop player to me is, I don't know if I can say. That's a kind of a toss-up still for me. Nah, I'm kind of are you like? Probably me will get flack feet, but I don't think Mane carry him weight in a Liverpool team. I think him could have do more. The team was too dependent upon Salah. Like if you take a Salah 21 goals, Liverpool probably would have back around at
I
one
think
part.
that's unfair to man.
Because when you set up the team for feed Salah, and Mane don't get much support, Mane have to fight.
I just said,
No.
based on
I
hear side still in a junior, and you know better than me, because you watch them more than me. But
listen to me.
what
now.
about when Mane alone carry the team?
That's what I said. It's not that set. This is for this season, In the performance. In the first part of the season, him was, him that kick on and a play. I don't know what happened after, closer down to the Christmas part.
After the COVID thing, after a film spell with COVID.
Right. After that, him kind of, I don't know what. Because remember, last year, Mane was Golden Boot winner, So even though the team has always set up for Salah score goal, but
And it has
Mane
always
win.
set up when Mane have to fight for everything.
But him still win Golden Boot
yeah, but
because
after
him
a while
have
you
that
get
fighting.
frustrated because you're in a
but
team
you
and the
also-
team not play
you
for you.
also- But it can't play for everybody. There's always going to be a
But it's
superstar.
unfair to him.
Yeah, and because if
It
you have
might-
to beat
it might
Mane,
be-
but you
it
have to
might-
go be Firmino,
You have
which
a-
is the
you have a
forward.
front three.
Yeah,
And
but
the centre forward is actually a supplier, and the man only a supplier, Salah. Everything when Mane do, he normally have to fight with it and him own. At some point, the man will get frustrated.
probably I'm
Man needs to walk out of the team and now.
I'm
You
a
see
say
him
me
clap
never
about
get
to him, man, the man does it so.
I say me never
Rushing
get
off.
a little beating for that, you know, but to me, I honestly believe to say, you know, him could have do. Because him get some clear chances where him normally would have put away. Don't know if him confidence was down, but him get couple chances where go by the wayside. Also, Werner, Timo Werner is a youth who coming at the league with a whole heap of expectations. Him and Kai Havertz coming at the league with high expectations. Never deliver. Somebody who me I go give honorable mention where probably, you know, but a youth who come and do what I'm supposed to do. Cavani at 34 coming in the league and I score some, you know, basically draw Man U to with them there. Cause, you know, Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna be a penalty in score.
That's a lie.
Be a penalty that
That's
score.
a lie.
Bruno Fernandes. Be a penalty
Man
that
have
score.
18
And
goals
a
and
year
I'm sure
time,
say
yeah.
all of them on a penalty.
About 16 a penalty.
No, you can't count. Some would go with your counting.
You know you're not gonna go with it. So, my most improved team would have definitely be West Ham. Surprise team, West Ham. You know, David Moyes with the caliber of player we him have did pretty well for finish with them finishing at the league. You know, with some baller where when you really look on them. You know who any of them baller they would have fit in at the top. Apart from probably Declan Rice.
What about Jay Lings?
Moving right along.
You don't rate Jay Lings, dog?
Man U no rate him. I mean for rate him. So, you know, and David Moyes get honorable mention as coach. You know what I say? Cause working with the budget where I work with, players where I work with and the performance where him get out of him team, you have to give him whole heap of credit for that. Prediction for next season, boy, it's rough. Rough because depending on which part Harry Kane end up, if it end up a City, the league done. End up
I'm
a,
on City radar though. Man, you must
Yeah,
prepare
man.
big bit.
but Man U have Cavani with them just signed, so I don't know how that go.
Chelsea are own for a striker.
Chelsea too. So you know if I'm dropping at any one of them team there, that give them a distinct advantage still.
Man, I read a
And he
stat.
will go to one of them.
It's a good baller, man. Come
Me
here,
I
read a
hope
stat.
say my boy put out $200
No,
million
like
dollar
150.
price
We
tag
have
on him.
three golden boot. That's one behind the record,
Henry.
right? One behind
Yeah,
Henry,
yeah.
which is crazy.
But I mean, you know, I could see.
Oh, true, but I'm not saying Tottenham will go on for sell and just.
I'm
just
not
like
Tottenham
that.
I go want to
So
sell.
it's a matter
He
of-
wants to leave.
He wants to leave
wants to
also,
leave,
and
but
then
remember,
contract
you
up
know,
next year.
Yes, but remember, say Tottenham still in a position because they have some clubs that is just not going to sell to a rival. And then you're going to have clubs outside of
Tottenham do it before and then sell Madrid to Real Madrid. And then want to sell
Okay,
it to
you
them.
have some clubs to outside of England
Yeah, but-
that have interest in Harry Kane
But
as
how
well.
much of them can
Yeah, you know,
afford?
like-
How much of them can afford the $150 million price
No,
tag?
not because Daniel Levy put 150 million money price tag. Mean he will sell him for 150 million. He will probably put that because he probably don't want him to go to a City, a Man U, or a Chelsea.
But those are the clubs that
You
can
understand?
afford him. We know say Real Madrid now have no money because Real Madrid now look at this. So Real Madrid
PSG.
look pan Mbappe.
And it depends on where Harry Kane wants to go to. You understand?
Yeah,
The
but I
other
think
day-
he want to leave
No,
England.
No, he don't want to leave England. The man talk about that more time. Would love to play with De Bruyne. So that show you where his headspace is.
Yeah.
You
He might
understand?
try to go
That
look at
doesn't-
title.
Right, there you go.
Him no want to play for one.
And I'm not going to say like because him go to City B, it's a guarantee that City will win the title. I'm just saying it might give them the advantage. Yes.
Help him out. Help him out.
However,
I can't help him out because I don't think Pep is shopping for a striker because Pep has shown
I
that
just
he's
don't think
anti.
he's a City type
striker.
of player though. I just feel like he would more fit in a Chelsea or Manchester United.
I don't think Pep is looking for a striker, especially a striker that come with the sort of power and authority that a Harry Kane brings. I think that
power
as
and
a,
authority.
from Pep go to City, you could see him have an issue with Aguero. So he did a ball and everything all day, but if you look when he acquired Jesus, he was trying to push Kun through the door. Matter of fact, what he actually did was to bring Aguero back. Aguero started play as a number 10. Now Harry Kane can play as a number 10, yes. But I think Pep's issue is he wants midfield to do all of that work. And I don't think Harry Kane fit in a plan. As Dusha said, he don't think Kane is a City type of player because the man is really and truly a striker. He can play as a number 10, which he did under Mourinho, but I don't see him really going to City and
So
play
you
that
think
role.
he might end up a Man U?
I would love if he come to Man U,
Or
but at the
Chelsea.
same time, I'm not sure because I
You.
think Ole has come out and said that he has an issue. I think they were actually asking him about Kun Aguero and he was saying that this is a City legend. It don't see. So I think he would probably have the same issue with Harry Kane moving because Ole have some mind blocks that only he could possibly create.
Alright. Totally. You think Harry Kane are go? Where you think he might end up?
I don't think he will end up at Manchester United. If that happens, it would be a surprise to me. Reason being, because I think Jadon Sancho is number one priority right now for this summer, for some reason. Which I think more of a CDM should be.
But you have 3.
Right? So him just might end up a one club which I think is Chelsea, because Chelsea already put up Tammy Abraham for sale.
Ask me, bro.
Where you think Harry Kane are go? No, man, make him finish, make him talk.
Harry Kane will be a Chelsea player, sir.
Honestly, willing to spend 150.
Willing to spend the money.
How long they put up Tammy Abraham?
We don't put up Tammy Abraham yet.
Where you get that news from?
Fake news.
Tammy Abraham, one of the youngest.
We know.
I mean,
kind of
England
out of
probably-
flavor. I'm kind of
probably
out of
Out of
Yeah,
here
flavor.
because of the negotiation and the styling.
Yeah, but you know, once summer camp and everybody reach and
But
things.
if you not put up Tammy Abraham still, that's a good look.
Tommy, I go show him work, man. I don't feel like Tuchel work with him long enough to kind of see him worth, but I don't feel like Tuchel I could get rid of him, especially because Giroud at age, and I think Giroud did announce him more left as well. I think Mallory mentioned.
I don't think.
Alright.
I think
Alright.
he's actually
Before, we don't want to go into that.
But
Cause
Kane,
pure
I come at
speculation.
Chelsea because
Alright.
London, already live in London, easy transition. Just feel like it suits him lifestyle.
Alright,
and
so
better.
so we are gonna try. May I try half a year again. Try half a year again. So top 4 will finish this season. Man City, Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester.
Five we're going in now. Where else?
We want to think about Everton.
Weak. Squad depth is always going to be an issue.
We have a good start to the 11, but that's it. The moment one man fall out of that, there's nobody to pick up the slack.
One injury killed them entire season.
Yeah, Richarlison got injured. James got injured
James
as well.
Rodriguez, and the main striker got injured as Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So
That was it.
you can't have so much dependency on your starting 11. Matter of fact, pretty much your front 3.
Alright, another big club. Arsenal. What do you think about Arsenal?
Another big
season?
what?
Big club.
Ask
Arsenal,
somebody else. Ask somebody else a question.
Arsenal a big club.
Another club.
I don't, to be honest, I don't think Arsenal should be able to be mentioned in the honorary Big Six anymore. I think they.
When they say big club, we're talking about top 10. Got 20 teams still, I don't know if you really want to say half.
Yeah, but the Big Six there is beyond them right now.
Because you can't be finishing
Yeah,
10th
I
and then you
don't
finish 8th and you're a part of Big 6.
Yeah, I don't see Arsenal
Consistently
in
finishing.
that conversation
I
anymore.
mean,
We don't
Them
give
have-
Leicester much props.
them
And Leicester
have,
finishing 5th.
them have 2 bad seasons.
2?
Yeah, finish 10th and,
Yeah, yeah,
and
remember
8th.
that.
Alright, so I say Arsenal, where do you think Arsenal will finish next season? You think them are going to round about the same spot with them
10th
there?
and 9th. I
Alright.
don't think them are the 8th.
You feel the same way?
Arsenal.
The thing is getting worse the more days Arteta stays. He's
we
becoming
have
more
2
like
minutes, make it quick.
Yo, for me, honestly, if Arteta get the players, then probably him one or get some probably two good solid CB, they probably finish back 8 again.
Alright, so we're moving right along. Tottenham Hotspur. What do you think about Tottenham? What do you think about finishing?
They're not on a coach right
And what
now,
is
so we
really
can't say.
Tottenham's problem? Because with Harry Kane,
The chairman right now.
Chairman.
So the chairman,
what-
you
yeah,
think
Chairman,
Yeah.
I know him mine right
Yeah,
now.
Tottenham as well will finish around right beside Arsenal. 8th, 10th round there somewhere. They don't have
Alright.
a coach and they're losing the best player.
so you believe to say Manchester United will finish where in the league next season?
I can't give you that. I can't predict
I
next
understand.
season.
It's not predict. It's just where you feel
Me not
like
have
say
an
them are
expect- As
going.
long as Ole is the manager,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a proud Manchester United fan.
You Manchester United next
I
year.
can't, to be honest, until them remove Ole, we can't give them nothing.
Chelsea will win.
I'm asking about Manchester United. Where do you think them going to finish this year?
5th.
Alright, so the surprise team for next season. What do you think about the newly promoted team? Because the playoff.
Playoffs not coming.
Yeah, the
so-
playoff not coming.
Norwich coming back, right? Yeah, I rate Norwich. Them still have Timo Pukki. Good look baller that my baller that they used to always play in my fantasy side. So I expect them to go far again.
You mean go far back down at the championship?
Them they spend on one season.
Alright. Well, this has been the football review show for EPL, you know. There's a lot more to discuss. But when pre-season, you know, hopefully these proud Manchester United supporters will give their prediction of where
Hopefully
they
we
think.
can sit again on Sunday after Chelsea win the Champions League.
And like I was saying, we're wrapping this up. Thank you for watching.
Pick up the FPL. The winner. What the winner? You remember?
Carter, Quincy.
Carter.
Big up the top three.
Big up
Carter,
yeah man. Big up the Bridge FPL, the Fantasy League winner, Carter. Honorary mention to Kwesi, Bridge boy, don't know, finished
Let's
third. Hopefully next year we'll take it again, you know.
And Vito, big up the one City fan who know. Vito.
Yeah, big up Vito. And Arsenal vibes.
Know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Know the vibes.
We out.